Hey YouTube, what's good? It's your boy, Lazy Lightsaber. Man, it's been a while, hasn't it? Well, just a quick update before we get started on this today. I had a few things I had to take care of, along with this cold that just hit me over the weekend. I'm still kind of getting over it. I feel a lot better now today, so I can make this video. But didn't want to leave you guys high and dry, just so you know what's going on. That's why I haven't posted anything in a little bit. But we're back at it now. We're, I would say, about 70 to 80% in health. So by tomorrow, Wednesday, we should be back up at 100%. And you know how we do it around here. We'll keep things lazy. So let's get started. So for today, I've actually bought a game last week called City Skylines for the Nintendo Switch. I know what you're thinking, especially you PC guys out there. I know what you PC haters are gonna say. Oh, well, Lazy, this runs much better on PC. Just get it on PC. Well, guess what? I ain't got no stinking PC. I do not have a gaming PC that can handle this. I have a Chromebook, an old Toshiba from like 2011, 12 maybe. And that thing ain't running nothing but dust. So I'm the type of guy that I used to have SimCity 4 on PC back when I had a PC. Before that, I think I had SimCity 3000, and then before that, I had SimCity Classic. So those are the SimCities that I've played, and for a long time, I believe after SimCity 4, EA were scumbags and decided to put a bunch of loot boxes. I tried the one on the phone, and it was just riddled with loot boxes. You couldn't even build the same way. It just completely changed how the whole setup was back then. So I wanted kind of a game that satisfied that itch, if you will, the itch of wanting to build on a city, but haven't been able to do so because of lack of a PC. And then I saw that they had brought this over to the Switch. I believe this game came out last year on the Nintendo eShop. So I actually, if you've heard me before mention this, maybe you haven't, if you're a first-time viewer, welcome to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe and like as well if you enjoy the content. But you might have heard me before say that I am for a hard copy games, or actually going and buying a physical copy instead of downloading games. So this was out for about a year on the Nintendo eShop, but now it came on physical, and actually bought it at GameStop, brand new. But you know how they do, they put that stupid sticker on the side, they open the case. I don't know, I just don't like how they handle that process. But anyways, we're not here to talk about GameStop. That'll be for another day. So yeah, so I bought the actual physical copy, so it's cool that I could have this in my collection. And then, like I was saying, kind of scratch that itch, that City Skylines, where I could build cities and stuff, since I haven't been able to do that in so long. So let's go ahead and dive right in. All right. Yeah, I've been fighting this cold. It's been pretty crazy out there. But seems like a lot of people are getting sick, starting to fall, starting to come in. I don't know, here where I'm at, it's still hot as F. So we'll just leave it at that. So I don't know if that makes any difference, but it's hot. All right, so this is the intro screen. So I already started a city. I've been playing it over the. I have been playing it over the weekend. When I was a little sick or whatever, just to kind of pass the time, have something to do, and have something to show for you guys as well. So I like the little whole. They have like this little bird that's supposed to be like their Twitter version, and kind of that stuff. But it plays, when I started playing it, it played really well, really smooth. But you know, it was a new city, a new town. There wasn't a lot of people, a lot of traffic. Later on, I started noticing a couple of hiccups, but we'll get to those. And then, you know, I'll let you know what I think at the end of this. But man, don't forget, guys, comment below and tell me what you guys think. Have you bought this game? Are you thinking about buying this game? Have you built a city? You got any tips for me? Please comment below. If you have anything, if you've been looking at this like I have and kind of not sure if you want to jump in yet into this game, well, here it is. I'll give you like a quick oversight of what we got going on. So this is the city I've built. 21,000 is the population. I kind of, just to zoom in here so you can get a closer look at the, I guess the graphics of the game, maybe. So this is about as close as you can get. You see there's kind of cars going in and out, traffic to my city, shops, buildings, burger joints, burger ads. Looks like I got some traffic coming in here. So that's kind of, this is my residential, one of my residential zones. Looks like we got a lot of police and paramedic activity here. Don't know what that's all about, but traffic is definitely a hard thing to stay on top of. So here we got another kind of, I guess, dense area of commercial buildings, as well as residential high-rises and other commercial properties. And we got a school, I think that is right there, maybe a high school, I can't remember which one it was. And then here we got kind of some more businesses and residential areas. Here I actually got my cargo rail train. Man, this is picking up. Before I used to just have one train, now it's kind of queuing up right here. All right, oh, look at another one coming there. So cargo's definitely moving through this. I like how that's so cool, how it shows, like, you know, the trains being loaded with containers. I mean, that is seriously such a cool part of this game. And then you see like the trucks coming in and out of the station, you know, just basically freight moving back and forth. But that's so cool how it shows that. Let's see what else we have. We have a little shipyard here where we move freight. So also didn't want the ships to kind of get stuck, so I built these bridges. They don't look the prettiest, but hey, the road bridge and then the sewer bridge, not the sewer bridge, what am I saying, the railroad bridge, to get freight over here to these people. And there's more industrial zone right here, and that's kind of where my railroad ends, is back there. This is a part that I've just started to build on. I see there's like a little town over there. I actually don't know what that is. Anyways, I have no idea what that is. But I've just started to build here. I really haven't. See, we got some kind of sick folks over here, so I probably need to build some type of clinic or something. Plus, they live, you know, really close to this. Looks like there was a fire here too, but they live really close to this kind of pollutant area, so that might be why they're sick. And look at that, you know, I'm sure I haven't been able to expand the fire department or the hospitals here, so everything that's coming is coming from my main city, I guess, or my main land mass, my main area here. So that's where it's coming from. Here's my industry area. Got a couple of solar power plants. I'm just giving you like a quick little tour of it. You can see the frame rate is dropping a little bit there. And I got this part of town. Looks like I have to build a couple of watering pipes here. So let me pause that. Well, I'm probably gonna not even save this. But anyways, just to give you an idea of what it looks like, I have more to build there. I got this little area. I got a little passenger train here that actually I have another passenger train stop here that I need to continue building. Okay, So let me tell you how this went when I first started. So when I first started playing this game here, I enjoyed it. It brought back a lot of that nostalgia from SimCity 4, and I enjoyed that part of it. The game itself doesn't run bad when you first start playing it. It really doesn't. It actually runs pretty smoothly. But as you get further along through the game and the population starts to grow, I've been playing right now with no. Okay, so when I first started, you can fast forward 3 times, right? So not like you can only fast forward 3 times, but you can fast forward at a 3 rate of speed, right? So you have your fast forward, then your faster forward, and then your fastest forward. So when you get to a certain level of population, it bucks you down back to only 2. So if you look at the screen right now, I'm gonna unpause, and then you see how time is moving normally, and now time is moving faster. So I used to be able to do it one more time to make it even faster. But since I reached a certain level of population, the game will not allow me to do so. I guess the creators of this game weren't able to hold the frame rate, or maybe the game wasn't sustainable when you get to a certain population level and then fast forwarding it at 3 times fast. So that's a downgrade that I did not like. I didn't even know that was a thing. I mean, they should tell you. There should be like some type of pop-up. Hey, you've reached, 20,000, Sims or people, whatever they call it on this one, and you can't grow anymore. So, I mean, but you can't go at the rate of 3 times the speed. That would have been understandable, but they didn't. So I just kind of had to look into the forums. I found a Reddit thread, I believe, and it kind of explained, hey, that's kind of what they did for the Nintendo Switch version. I do notice frame rate drop when I'm moving around town. When certain things are happening, it kind of, you can tell it stutters a little bit. Not anything major where you're like, oh, but it is noticeable, definitely. So if you're coming in this and you're gonna think it's gonna look like how you see on YouTube with the guys that play PC and add all these mods, you're not getting that here. You're just getting the basic game downgraded a bit, maybe a lot compared to those, but it looks good, man. If you just look at mine, it's not bad. Like, it's decent. Here, let me bring the speed down so you can see. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't run bad. You can see the cars are coming in and out. It doesn't run horribly. The graphics are not as detailed like you can see on the rooftop of the building to your left. There's tables there, and you can see what they are. It's not maybe crisp how you have it on PC, but it definitely gets the job done. If you're interested in this style of game, this will definitely satisfy that craving that you've had from not being able to play SimCity, and maybe you don't have a PC, or maybe you want to go on the go and have Skylines on the go. So now we move on to the on the go. It actually looks pretty good on handheld, I must say. It doesn't downgrade that much. I actually noticed very little downgrade, and it actually runs smooth too. So I didn't have any issues playing on handheld or anything. I was playing it during my lunch break at work and right before work this week, and it held up really good. Didn't have any issues. I was building. The controllers are, pretty good considering what you have. When you first start, if you're just transitioning over from SimCity to this, maybe the controllers and how you build is going to change. Just the way that you build out a city is going to change, because this game is a little different. Like in SimCity, you can build stuff and then build the road after to accommodate for the traffic. This is not like that. Like here, you have to build the road first and then the actual property. For some, that might be, hey, that's actually better. For me, I don't. I think it's a disadvantage. I would prefer if you can build the property first and then maybe build the road afterwards. I don't know, maybe for you pros out there that doesn't make any sense, but for me, at least that's how I like it, because that makes me plan my city just a lot better. Because then what happens is if I get too much traffic and I want to cut a road through that building or whatever, as you can see, the frame rate there just dropped. The game kind of just stopped and then it kept going. But to continue, you know, you might want to build a new road and you just kind of have to cut the building down and then build the road through it. It's a headache. But yeah, like those will be the type of stutters that you will see, and I'm not even moving you know, this, so I'm sure if I back out, if I pan out, maybe it runs a little better. So that's pretty much the furthest you can go out. But I actually and because I was a fanboy of SimCity and this kind of gave me that same you know, kind of deal, I do like it, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do like this game. I like it a lot. I am enjoying it. I wish they would do like some patches on this. That would be awesome. If you guys are hearing me, please patch up the stutters and make it just run a little better. But the fact that they were able to fit this huge game onto a cartridge is freaking awesome. That's right, I didn't have to download nothing. I put in the cartridge and the game started up immediately. So it's not like you're gonna download something, everything was on the cartridge. So that's respect for sure. But if you can optimize it just to work a little better, that'll be cool. I'll make another video on this, just showing you guys how to build and maybe start a new city with you guys, so you guys can take a look at it and kind of roll with me on this, and we can get creative, we can build some stuff. But just wanted to give you guys a quick overview. If you're on the fence about this and you're kind of a SimCity guy, you like to build, you know, simulation cities, and all you have is a Nintendo Switch, you don't have a PC, you don't have SimCity, or you just want to take it on the go, or hell, you just like the game and you want to buy it again, I'll say definitely go buy this game. I'm enjoying it a lot. You know, it's definitely one of those time wasters where you're building a city, you're almost there, you know, you got everything built, you're like, oh man, it's like, it was like midnight, I'm like, I'm just gonna play for 1 more hour, and I look up and it's like 3 in the morning. So it's kind of one of those games where you get lost and there's just so much going on at the same time, that you get sucked in, and it's a pretty good thing. I'm enjoying it. I like it, and hopefully you guys like it as well. Let me know now in the comments how you guys are feeling. Are you liking this? Are you not liking it? Have you bought it? Give me some tips if you can help me out. As you see it, I got some sick people over here and abandoned buildings. Maybe you guys are pros and you got all the keys. You know, you kind of know what's going on. Don't forget about me in the comments. Help your boy build a thriving metropolis here in Lakefield. You know, I didn't even name it. I'm so bad at names. I would have been wasting like an hour just picking the name. Oh no, that name's not good. That name's, you know, good enough. So, but anyways, like I said, don't forget to comment, subscribe, like. Let me know how you guys felt about this game below. Is it crap? Is it good? You know, are you thinking about it? And hopefully we can do another little gameplay and do a little like deep dive with this. Well, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, we're here, Lazy Lightsaber, and you guys have a great day.